like our fort?
Oh, I'm having such a good time in our fort. I even brought my favorite stuffy, is buffalo. I really love buffaloes. I guess that means Kids Online has started. LCC Kids Online. Oh, yay! I love that. I heard that there's gonna be a kids versus parents challenge.
We're gonna win.
Oh, I don't know. I think the parents are gonna win.
No.
Well, we'll have to see, won't we?
Yeah.
I'm here with my dad, and we're doing a kids versus parents challenge.
So, Jasmine, what challenge should we do?
Sack race. That sounds really good.
Before we start, let's visit Mary to learn about a kid who took on a giant challenge.
Hi kids, have you ever been afraid, especially nowadays? Let me tell you about a boy who was afraid, but he faced his fears and he conquered it. His name is David. David was a shepherd. He was in charge of watching over the sheep in the field. And his father wanted him to go check on his brothers at the camp where they were fighting a giant. So he goes to the camp and he sees that everybody is just terrified because this big giant is out there and he is mocking them and making fun of them and he's threatening them. And he says to one of the guys walking by, he says, who does he think he is going up against God like that? Saul, the king, asked for David, and David goes up and sees the king. And the king says, what are you doing here? And he says, let me go up and fight the giant. And then King Saul says, don't be ridiculous, you're just a kid, you can't do that. He goes, yes, I can. I can. When I watched my father's sheep, and a bear comes out and wants to kill one of them, I kill the bear. And if a lion comes out and wants to kill one of the sheep, I kill the lion. And the same way, I'm gonna go kill that giant. King Saul's like, okay, go ahead. So he puts on this huge armor on David, and he's like, I can't even walk in this, I'm just a kid. And he throws it all off, and he goes out with a slingshot, and he picks up a couple of stones. And he goes up, and the giant's like, what is this? Am I a dog that you're sending this guy over here? And he has this man with a shield in front of him, and somebody's carrying the sword, and he's like, oh, this big guy, and here's David. He's like, I am not afraid of you. And he says to him, today I'm going to kill you because God is with me. And if God is with me, we don't have to be afraid of anything, and I'm not afraid of you. So he shoots the stone, and the stone hits him on the head, and the giant falls back. He passes out, and David runs over to him, takes the humongous sword, and cuts off the head. Just like that. Just like that. He was not afraid, and all of Israelites, all those big army men, they're like, we won. We won. Because of a little boy, a young man that was not afraid of a giant. You do not have to be afraid. This is not just any story. This is the truth. This is the word of God. So are you facing something that you are afraid of? Just like David faced that giant, you are able to face your fears. Whether it is afraid of the virus, or you're afraid of your homework not being able to do it now that you have to do it from home, or you're afraid of the dark, just like David said, God is with me. And if God is with me, anything is possible. And I can face all my fears, and you are victorious. When you go in the name of God, you are victorious in everything that you do. So I hope this story encourages you and causes you to say, oh yeah, just like David, bring that giant. I am going to kill it. Have fun.
We're gonna win!
Are you kidding me? We are gonna win.
Watch the counter on the bottom on the screen. you pick a chapter.
Ah. Trick shot.
Last one. Let's see what it says. Juice box chug. Uh-oh.
See you next time.
Hi everyone! Today we're going to paint on rocks and check it out. Okay, so I have my rocks and now we're going to give them a good wash. And while they dry, I'm going to put on my smock. So I have my paint, my brushes, and my rock ready. So I'm going to paint my rock white first, just so that the colors pop. Okay, so now it's dry, so I'm going to go ahead and paint my picture.
Such a good time.
That was so fun, and the kids won.
Yes, they did. You guys did awesome.
It was so fun.
Yes. And we got to paint some rocks. Wasn't that nice?
I loved the minion one.
Take a picture of them and send them in, okay? To this email right here. We'd love to see them. Bye!